North Shore CDC was founded January 1st, 2011. It was the culmination of a merger between Salem Harbor Community Development Corporation and Beverly Affordable Housing Coalition.
When my family and I moved to Salem, we lived on Ward Street. Outside of my bedroom window was just an empty lot, just overgrown weeds. It was not maintained whatsoever, but we made the best of it. I didn't understand at 22 what a board was or what its functions were. I learned very later on that I was part of something much bigger than I had anticipated. We talked about what we could envision as for the Point neighborhood. I think about some of the suggestions that I remember making about could we buy that lot that's outside of that window and do something with it. Outside of my bedroom window is now we see as a parklet or a half basketball court, small park for kids. And a lot definitely has changed for my particular street and the entire neighborhood because of the work that the CDC has done.
I've seen great success with the Youth Build program. 3 years ago, there was a young woman who came into the group and she shared with me that she had become a mother at 16. The Youth Build program, when they get to the end, they have a traditional graduation. So they have the ceremony and speakers in caps and gowns. I came in and I grabbed a seat next to a young girl, about 8 or 9. And I sat down next to her, and as they were proceeding in, I just started to chat with her. And this was this woman's daughter. When her mother went up and got her certificate, she was so proud of her mother for completing that. And usually what you see at those kind of ceremonies, it's the parents and the family that are there being proud. And this was a young girl being proud of her mother, achieving that. That has stuck with me.
My son was asking me about the CDC. So what are you doing in Salem and what do they do and how does that work? And he said, and how's that different from, what they do different from gentrification? When you have developers coming into a community to change it, to attract higher incomes, right? Well, then that's going to change things for sure. But when you have an organization that is here to serve the inhabitants that already live there and in many ways protect the community, then you're not talking about gentrification anymore. You're talking about real positive change.
It is so important to have organizations like the CDC because being an immigrant in this country is not easy.
The way that we are able to bring art, real estate, workforce development, urban planning, and advocacy, I have not seen it anywhere else across the country.
What's beautiful about our organization is that we're always planning to do more. We're never satisfied.
With their work, they're keeping communities together. They're keeping people from being priced out of the neighborhoods that they grew up in.
The reputation that North Shore CDC has, it's a wonderful track record.
I would describe the North Shore CDC as an amazing community partner.
This is definitely a model. It deserves to be showcased, I think, nationally.
To be able to see where it was and where it is now, it's definitely been a pretty amazing journey.
The sky's the limit in terms of what we can do as an organization. It's just amazing what we've done over the years.
When I started, we had 9 apartments and 3 triple-deckers, and now we have 400 units that are built out and another 300 in development. So it's really exciting. It's exciting to think about the people that live in those homes. It's not just the people who move in on day one of the housing being open. It's knowing that generations of people will experience that. It's really cool.
I think that the North Shore CDC thinks about the emotional, the physical, the spiritual development of people, not just a place to live. It feels more like they're considering what really matters to people, what really helps people grow, and what really helps them thrive.